October 4th. Our workload is pretty typical right now. We are putting up silage, we are combining corn, we are pressure washing the honey house. The only untypical thing right now is it's 25 degrees. Just a very unnatural, unusual warmth right about now. And I don't like it. Summertime weather. Should come during summertime. We need just a little bit of cooler weather here. But enough of my bitching. This is the project of the day. That puppy is diesel heat with the PSI, the water volume, and the heat. Very hot water, just strips all the bee shit off the walls. Does a masterful job. I mean, if we didn't do this every year, this facility would look absolutely filthy. Like, we do our best to keep everything as clean as we can, but it's just that accumulation on the walls and the ceiling and on the lights, on the windows, and then speckled on the extractor and the floor. So we do this once a year. This is our final cleanup. The entire facility gets cleaned up, pressure washed, washed down, and we're ready for another year. See how clean that is? Making an excellent job. Doing a good job.
The only thing that's put is 3 layers and then on the bottom layer.
Oh yeah. You're doing the top layer right now.
Yeah.
You look absolutely soaked. Are you wet? A little bit? Well, at least it's 25 degrees right now. Been doing this now, I think this is the 3rd or 4th video I've made of us washing down the facility. It's interesting how time kind of flies. Same thing year after year. We just keep things going. Giving my heat exchanger a bit of a rinse. I rinse every one of these tubes to flush out all the honey and the wax. Takes about 5 seconds for the pressure to push all the residue through. Look at the stuff coming through there. It's wax pieces, honey. It's important to keep things fresh. So every one of these gets a washout. Very time-consuming job, but very necessary. We're going to wash this whole thing out. The spinner gets cleaned out, the tank gets cleaned out, the extractor, everything on the extractor, all the lines, complete wash down. Run into a problem this year. Throughout the production season, my clean out valve, which is hooked onto there and drains out, plugged up. I couldn't figure out what's going on. And I figured out finally that this whole piece in here is caked full of canola honey. Solid as a rock. So I guess the honey must be coming down the tubes, and then it must have some passageways up and out and down the pipe and into the spinner. So I'm just about to take this off, but before I do that, I don't want to do that because I'll mess up all the seals and such. I've tried to free it by sticking a shaft up in here, but it is solid as a rock, just like cement, just like honey from canola does. So what I'm doing is I'm filling it full of water. I'm going to let it soak at 122 degrees Fahrenheit for a few hours, see if that loosens it up, maybe even overnight. Just let it cook and maybe loosen up, maybe dissolve, I hope, so that the honey can flow out and then freely as it's supposed to. That damn canola honey, I mean, gee whiz. I have a love-hate relationship with canola. But if that doesn't work, then that plate comes off. And it actually should have a clean out on this side. That'd be very handy. But anyways, that's my plan. I get a lot of question on how to set up honey houses, where to focus all the money, how to set it up properly. Number one, water service. Sink in the common room, it's used like 1,000 times a day. Bathroom facilities, very important for your workers. Toilet, sink. Washing machine is like your laundry hamper. All the dirty, everything goes in there and straight into the dryer. Well, just excuses to use water. We use water all the time. Cold, hot water, hand wash station, cold, hot water, water. Outside, inside, every room, any excuse. It is the only way to keep any production facility clean. And we do not worry at all about water conservation. We're not even very environmentally friendly honey house. We wash and wash and wash. We keep things clean and we keep our food production standards as high as we can. That's all there is to it.